Good morning. Here on day 3 of owning my new puppy, Cairo, the Doberman. I'm not dressed this morning, but that's just because I wanted to get him out and having a good break early. Because I want to get my dogs out for a good long walk today as well. So we're down here trying to expend some energy. Had a good night last night. He did have 2 poops overnight, which he's not done before, but I honestly think I overfed him yesterday. So I think because he did look a bit fat even when we went to bed last night. So this brings up the importance of measuring your dog's food. I'm now deciding that we'll use 3 of these a day, 3 times a day. This will be his food measure. And then he gets given 20 minutes to eat that. He doesn't need 20 minutes. And then I can start to gauge if he's getting enough food. It'll probably be, after a week or so, one of those cups, maybe a cup and a half or a cup and a quarter. And we'll slowly build it up as he starts to grow. But yeah, feeding and knowing what you're feeding your dog is so important to making sure they're getting just the amount of food they need. And to stopping overnight accidents, because there wasn't really any peas, it was just a couple of poops. So saying that, he's had his breakfast this morning. I ate it up nice and quick, came straight outside and did a poo-poo, didn't you? Yeah, you took your break. Yes, you did. So yesterday we continued with just priming the clicker, teaching him here, and starting to get him to look and sit. So right now, it's kind of, his nose is really good. He's got a really good sense of smell. But he's not so good at following with his eyes. His eyes are still green. You show the camera, you colour your eyes. So his eyes are still green. They will obviously go brown, dark brown. They were blue a couple of weeks ago. They were so sweet. But yeah, so the eyes will change colour, and with that obviously he'll start to pick up a lot more. His hearing obviously as well will start to become more acute. So right now nose and smell is his major thing. So just by using the treat, I'm sort of lifting his nose up with the scent to sit. How can I explain this? There's no immediacy for him to do any of these things. There's no compulsion, there's no reprimand if he gets it. If he doesn't do it, we just ignore it. He's 8 weeks old, so. But what I want him to start doing is getting used to realising that when he works, he's done well. He doesn't just get unwanted attention for the sake of getting attention, which is what he's doing now. A lot of my clients struggle with puppies biting their hands, pulling on their clothes to get attention. So as hard as it is, because he is the cutest little thing, if he comes up to me, away, go on, away. If he comes up to me for attention, it's redirected to the toy. If he wants a cuddle, he doesn't get a cuddle. I know it sounds cruel. I will move to his bed and sit with him on his bed, and will play with his toys on his bed and smooth him gently on across his back to calm him. But I'm not picking him up. He's going to be a very big dog. Well, a Doberman is a big dog. I don't know he's going to be the biggest Doberman, but he's going to be a big dog, so I don't want a dog that's clingy. I don't want a dog that thinks he has to sit next to me on the couch every time I sit down. I don't want a dog that's jumping up at people when they come in. So in the morning, when he wakes up, I come down, I say hello, but I'm not picking him up, cuddling him, giving him kisses. I just say hi, walk past, let him out. His collar's putting the collar up an extra notch. And we get on with our day. There's no big fanfare, same as when I come, if I come in from being out, no big fanfare, we just carry on. So yeah, we're trying to make everything as low key as possible, apart from when he does something really good like pee and poo outside, and then he gets loads and loads of attention for that. The other thing I wanted to impress on everybody really was that routine is so important, and How about back up? Back up. It's so important that you keep your routine when you get your new puppy. I'm very lucky we've got a 4-day weekend for Easter, and I picked this little dude up Thursday afternoon. I've cleared my work diary for the next 4 days, but my routine, as in getting up at the same time every day, going for a walk with my dogs at the same time every day, feeding my cats at the same time every day, is all stayed. Going to bed at the same time every day is all stayed. Like, there's no deviation from that, so that when I do then go back to work on Tuesday, it's not such a shock that I've not been there for 2-3 hours, because he's used to that. I'm always around. I'm up in the house or I'm somewhere listening to make sure he's okay and nothing's happening, but he's not used to me constantly cuddling him and giving him attention, and yeah, he's used to sort of being on his own a little bit as well. He's got the other 2 dogs for company. They're around. He won't be left on his own for more than 2, maybe 3 hours max, because that seems to be his break cycle and his sleep cycle. I'm lucky I've got a job where I can come back and forth when I need to, so that is a blessing. When he's older, he will be coming out with me a little bit more as well. There's no point taking him anywhere right now because we can't do anything when he gets out of the car. We went to B&Q yesterday. It was his first trip, and still hates the car. And what else did we do yesterday? Yeah, sit and worked on recall. So yeah, it was a good day yesterday. I read a little tip today that I kind of wanted to share with everybody as well, which was my dogs always get their break at 10, and then that's when we go to bed. And a little tip I read, I can't remember who it was from, but it says to take 3 minutes of each night as part of your bedtime routine to sit with your dogs and tell them what they did good that day, what they did well that day. So we'll definitely be talking about peeing and pooing outside, won't we? Definitely doing that well. Yes, you are. And he's listening as well. Like, you know, he comes in and out of the door now, whereas before it was a big, oh, can I go outside the door? But now he's in and out the door quite confidently. And yeah, so looking forward to another good day today.